I probably got a call asking if I'd be interested a few weeks ago, and of course I was. They're at work anyway, unemployed as they say, and I want to get back in. I just had to make sure it was right for me, and find the right balance for myself and the right club. And this has always been a huge football club, and it's something that was interesting. And when I met Kevin and Jeff and other people, really nice. It was never any thing I went away from and I thought to myself, no, it's not for me. I had the feeling if I was lucky enough to get offered it, then I had the decision to make where I would come on it.
People, like, look at the scenario here, it looks like you're going to need some investment. Have you got guarantees of money in January to build a squad here?
Yeah, listen, I think anything I need to assess the lads, it's unfair on the lads that are already here, to be honest. And I have to look at them and see if we can get more out of them at the minute as well. January will take care of itself, and if we do get money, Jeff and Kevin will be in dialogue with everything of what's going to happen. We might need one or two to come in and boost it, and one or two might end up leaving, but that's football. It's something that we have to work our way through, and it's something I'm ready for the challenge for.
Kevin, what's the deal with Paul here? Is it a year, 3 years?
No, so it's back to where we were before on the contracts really, which is a 12-month role. Walter's contract was organised differently to that, as everybody well knows. But you know, we see Paul here in the medium long term, and on that basis we wanted to make sure he had the confidence, and we had the confidence in him to help us to take us forwards.
Is your assessment that there'll need to be money spent in January?
Again, I think Paul's point is the right one. I think there's an opportunity to review and evaluate the group pretty quickly. We've already started to do that. And Paul's already seen some games and already started to watch other games. So I think what we'll do in the fullness of time, review exactly where we are. I think the important point to make is that Jeff and Fosun's review of what the situation is that they want to get to the Premier League. And so on that basis, that means they're going to continue to support the process, not on the short term, but also going forwards into the long term. So I'm sure there'll be some funds available if we need it in January.
We were told that Nigel Pearson and Tim Sherwood, Paul Ince, were all spoken to. What made Paul the right man for the job?
We met Paul on 3 occasions. He was the first candidate we met, and he was also the last candidate that we met went through the process. My view, I didn't realise how strong a student of the game he was. I think everybody was blown away by his detail and the nature of his knowledge around football and what he wanted to do. And we thought that was a clear link between how we saw the game being played and how Paul saw the game being played. He's obviously very experienced. He's obviously had success at this level. And obviously also, in my opinion, did a very good job at Aston Villa, even though some may see it otherwise. And at this stage, we felt he was the right fit to take us forwards.
Paul, well, you're on a mission on the telephone a couple of months back. You said to me, since you've been out of football, you look like Brad Pitt.
No, you said that.
You said that. Why do you want to fling yourself back into it? Why do you want to risk those looks for football again?
No, let me just clarify that. You've just made that up.
You said it.
You've actually made that up, and that's a worrying thing. What made you go back in? It's something I've always done, football, and I played with some great clubs, won some nice things, and managed Norwich. It was a really successful time, and a good time at Wycombe. All the clubs I've been at have been different in their own way. Aston Villa, as I said before, was a big achievement for what had happened there. I'll let people judge how that went. But I'm here to talk about Wolves because this is the club that I'm here, and I'll do everything I can to make this club successful.
With some of the things you went through, a little bit at Blackburn, but mainly at Villa, that were going on behind the scenes that people probably didn't realise, and they were affecting you. Did you lose a little bit of love for the game during that time?
No, never felt that I loved the game. As I said before, I don't think Wolves fans will sit here and see their manager talking about Aston Villa. As I said before, I'll let people judge how I done there. And yeah, at 3 years there, difficult with the resources that were there, and they spend the money the year after I go and get relegated. So make this show. I didn't want to do a bad job there.
what do you want to achieve here in this first season? Because fans will want to know the expectations high round.
And it should be, because the history attached to it. Well, you've got a statue out there of Billy Wright, unbelievable. Steve Bull's been here. There's been so many great players here. And you ask me what I want. I want to get out the league. I think everybody wants to get out the league. And that's an aim. We're going to have to make some headway. No two ways about it. But it's got a fan base, and I think any club's got a massive fan base that can drive it on. And we'll need them. We'll need the supporters. But it's up to us to give them something as well. It's I said before, I'm looking forward to the challenge. What
did you make of the game against Derby on Saturday? I think you watched it on TV, didn't you?
I did, and I thought the first half never get going, never get at it at all, and it was difficult for Rob. He's trying to steady the ship and keep it going, and never basically close to Derby in the first half. And that time the horses bolted, as I say, and they gave a go in the second half, but from the start of the game it wasn't there.
Were you shouting at the TV and trying to give instruction?
No, listen. I watched the game with anything, and as I said, it's clean for everybody. You see what the squad's like, and see how both players can do what I want them to do, and then I'll look at it.
Just finally for me, what do you do this week then? Because you'll have a few away on international duty. What do you want to do?
No, they'll go in Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, and I'll give them a few days off, and then get everybody back in on Monday. Some national lads come back on Monday, and some are away for the middle of the week, so it doesn't help, but that's part of the game.
Paul, you've touched on it already with Pete's answer, but the sheer size and history and tradition of this football club is clearly a massive factor for you.
Yeah, I think every time I've been here with Norwich and Blackburn towards the end of the season, there's always such a great atmosphere. I think it can go more, because I think if the team can start to win on a regular basis, the fans will get right behind us, and we're certainly going to need them, that's for sure. And as I said before, I think if you get a fan base that can get right behind you, you've got a chance, because they'll drive you through the hard times as well, not just the good times. But I'm looking forward to being here in the first home game. I'm looking forward to it.
You see parallels between the job you face here, possibly the one that you took on at Norwich, albeit of course they were in League One at the time, but the expectation was there at Norwich and is here at Molineux.
I'm not so sure, because Norwich, as you said there, was also League One, and I was fortunate that I had a group of lads that were so much together, and they actually drove it on. The Norwich lads, they actually drove it on, and as soon as they came out in League One, done the exact same in the Championship, and finished joint. I think we finished joint 10th in the Premiership in our first year. So it was a big thanks for me to them, for they're the ones that actually done it. My job here is to try and emulate what I've done there. Whether it can be done remains to be seen, but nobody for lack of trying, and we've got the fan base to certainly help us.
We've signed a dozen players in the summer. Is your biggest first challenge just to get them realising that potential and gelling together as a team?
It is, and I think obviously there's new lads from a different culture, which you've got to manage as well, and I think the Championship is unforgiving. It's a really difficult league, so many games, and you've got to be robust for the league, and we'll need to get a lot more out of them than I think what they're showing. And allied with the other lads that are here, then I think we can make headway into it. So let's see what happens.
Walter Zenger hasn't spent all the transfer kitty, hasn't there? There's still a little bit left in there for January.
Kevin's gone. I'm just going to get Kevin when I leave here. And, no, listen, I think what happens, I've always said that they're kind of private matters, but I'm pretty sure if we need help or we need reinforcements in January, then I'm pretty sure it'll be fine.
Are you as excited by this challenge as you have been with any in football that you've taken on?
I always am. I can't wait for the games to get started and training like anybody else. I've been out since May, and even though I enjoyed my time off and doing different things, I felt this was really right to come back in. Thank you.
Paul, do you think this league is as competitive as it's ever been? Obviously you want to try and get out of it, but it's going to be tough, isn't it?
It's tough, but I think when you win or you get out the league at any point, you earn the right to get out the league. And I think Newcastle coming down, Villa coming down, Norwich coming down, it's really tough with the 3 teams in it. But not everybody can get out of the league. Newcastle probably, in my opinion, strong favourites to go. I think everybody else can get the second place, and then you take a chance in a playoff. So I'm not here just to sit and look what might happen, and what you're going to make it happen. And if we do that, then we'll have a chance.